What up, what up, what up? Am I live? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Hey, Mr. MT. Hey, Joseph. Rebel at Heart. Howdy, howdy. Hey, Grilling Addiction with Nick. Roadhog. I hope y'all can hear me. Otherwise, I'm just talking for nothing. Hey, let's trade paint. Full blown country. What's up, Pooch? Everybody needs a friend named Pooch. Oh, thanks, Mr. MT. Says click the like button as you come in. Hey, Tish. How are you? What up, KBL? Kentucky Bluegrass. Let's see. Hey, Evelyn. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Hey, Marianne. John Wiggs, what's up? Loud and clear. Awesome. Yay. What up, 12 Stones? Thank you for sending people over. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, man. Let's see. What happened? I can't. It all left. Hi, Homestead Aquarius. I appreciate you for coming over. And you too, Shermans. How are you? How are you? Loud and clear. Excellent. Okay, cool. I'm at the bottom, I think. How is everybody? Y'all, I need a vacation. I need one bad. I know a lot of people out there can probably relate to that. So I'm taking a vacation. I put in for a week. And, that's what's happening. I'm going on vacation. I'm not going anywhere, but I'm not working for a week. That's for sure. What's the steam? That is my essential oil diffuser. So I can sit here and do that. Yes, 12 Stones. Let's trade paint. Yeah. So that's it changes colors and it puts off this really good smell that I really like. That's how it's going to be. Let's see. I'm reading. Staycations are right. Yes, they are. Pooch is good. Hope everyone else is awesome too. Yeah. Y'all, I needed this too today. I needed to talk to some people that exist in the world because that's part of the reason why I need a vacation. Oh my gosh, I wish I could go into it. I wish I could tell you guys. One day I will be able to tell you guys the depth of what I am experiencing at the moment. And if y'all heard the depth of what I am experiencing at the moment, y'all would be like, how are you coping? Like, how are you still here handling all this? Like, putting up with it. What up, MT? Homestead? Oh, thank you, Shermans. I will eventually. Hey, Girl in Addiction, be safe. But I appreciate you listening in. For sure. Yeah, I'll tell y'all eventually. I've got to make some adjustments first before I can dive into it. But if y'all knew what I was dealing with right now on a day-to-day basis, I'm boiling it down to, like, I've really done some soul searching. That's part of the reason I'm going on vacation. I'm having to do some soul searching, and I'm like, asking myself hard questions, to be honest with myself. Hello, MT Homestead. Are you over 10 feet tall yet, or have you stopped growing? Homestead Aquarius. That's a good one. Thank you, Full Blown Country. Thank you. I find myself talking to y'all about it because there is no one else to talk to about it, Like, and that goes into the whole, I'll eventually tell y'all about it, but yeah, it's a thing. Thank you, Sherman. I appreciate that. This is the place to be here or be square, and you don't want to be square because there are 4 chances of being cornered. That's a good one, Byron. That's a good one. Yeah, hey, Southern Wildfin and Steve C. How are you? You got a girl? What up? Let's trade paint. Got a girl? We got a grill? Oh no, you're kicking Barb out. Nah, I'm not gonna kick Barb out. Barb's too much fun, you know. She's questionable, but she's fun, you know. But I am going to be like doing that where you're really honest with yourself and you talk to yourself about like serious things and like do the hard things, right? Like the things that take a lot of courage for you to get out of the places where you feel stuck, you know? Thank you, Tish. I appreciate that so much. And you too, Evelyn. I appreciate it very much. Very, very much. Like I am looking at it because I have a lot, like I've learned over time that instead of being reactionary, I can learn a lot from what's going on around me. So I do hold a lot in and I don't react. I just observe. This is a essential oil diffuser. It smells like eucalyptus up in here right now. That's what this is. Yeah, I mean, I like part of the nature of the job I do every day is to have hard conversations, and I can do that. But when it comes to personal value and having those conversations, and pinpointing, certain things and communicating that across, it can be tough. And I can do it. I don't have a problem doing it. It's just always, can be kind of risky. So just kind of gotta handle life right, have those tough conversations with yourself so you can communicate effectively. Yeah, it is 12 stones for sure. I'm pretty straightforward and I kind of cut to the chase. That's not always appreciated. I've learned, but backwoods, homie, Maddie, what's up? Hey, Heather, how are you, ma'am? Thank you for being in here. She's always in here supporting all y'all. Thank you for coming in here consistently and supporting. Big Slim 91, what up? How are you? How are ya? Eucalyptus will help you breathe, but attract hungry koalas at the same time. Be safe. Okay. Whew. I think I might be safe from the koalas, but, I don't know. So, but man, it'll smell good while I'm looking out for those koalas. What up, Happy Hunter? Hey, Heather. Not really much has changed. Nothing's really happened. Except me finally getting done standing still sort of thing, like where I'm at. I've tried to learn from all of the scenarios that I'm going through because I know that there's something to take from. It all has to do with my day-to-day at work, and I'm not diving into it right now, but I will give the details at a later date. Koi Lake! Hello! Let's go. Y'all, let's all go on vacation. Let's go. Let's go. But yeah, I've decided to, I was going to have to take some personal time for a family situation anyway. And I decided, you know what? Let's go ahead and take some more time and really start thinking about it. Hi, Heather. Hand pink waving. Cha Charmin. I just saw, is it a teddy bear that does a toilet paper commercial? John Wiggs, you're right. I literally had the thought earlier. Well, I've had it several times. Like, I've had so many different thoughts, like, right? Like, about, like, I've learned over time that sometimes when I go do adventures, I'm going to be real honest with y'all. Sometimes when I go do adventures, I've asked myself, like, is this me trying to escape my current environment? Like, am I going to do, like, am I running to the river? Am I running to the lake so I don't have to deal with what's going on in my day to day? Like, is this an escape? Am I running away? Because in the past, as a younger person, I had tendencies of doing that. And we can use our hobbies to distract ourselves in that way. But I tend to do that, like ask myself. So I've tried to combat that and not run away per se and get comfortable in the uncomfortable and learn from it. But at a certain time, I think you have learned everything you need to learn from a situation. And that's at that point where you have to reassess and figure out what's best. Right, Melinda? Amen, Coy Lake. It is good for us. It is good for us. But it's also like, it's in those moments, like it's also why it's like therapy, because it's in those moments doing that you realize what it is you need to do to make certain changes in your life. You know what I mean? That's one of the most like positive feedbacks I think you can get, especially from like a hobby. Something that like you're saying Full Blown Country is your happy place. That's right, John Wiggs. Hey, Derek, what up? Thank you, Tish. I appreciate that. Sometimes I feel like it's a curse, but I appreciate you saying that. Sometimes when you're really self-aware, you might feel like if you're around other people who aren't, can kind of be kind of lonely. That's a great question to ask yourself. Am I trying to distract myself as a way of escape, or am I trying to find a space of solitude to reflect, process, and make healthy changes? Exactly, 12 stones. Hey, Karen, what's up? Let's trade paint. Hey, anytime, man. Mainly on the weekends is when I'm free to go fishing. Hey, Sharon Miles, how are you? Yeah, I mean, I just try to be really, really real with myself, because as I even say, I've said it a lot in my role, like you can't solve problems in la la land, right? Like, so if you're not dealing with reality, you can't solve problems there. And so I have to be very real with myself. Holy cow. It's snowing? What? Karen, I am so sorry. Yeah, you need a vacation in like the Bahamas. Hopping on the tractor with earbuds in my ears and mowing is one of my favorite forms of therapy. Full blown country. I totally get that. I totally get that. Very much so. Very much so. Used to like I love music. So going to listen to live music, whatever it was good therapy for me when I was growing up. And I was a competitive swimmer. So that really acted as a form of therapy. As a kid with ADHD, which I guess, that means I'm an adult with ADHD. It never really goes away. But that physical activity, getting that physical activity really is good for my brain. My parents chose to not medicate me. That was just their personal choice. And instead they chose to put me in sports. And so, and music. I was heavily involved with music in school. So having both of those outlets really helped. So that's kind of, it translates into kayaking and fishing and that sort of thing. Music is a big part of my life. Sherman's Family Farm, that's awesome. Me too. Me too, Heather. it's good to have those expressions, you know. I love art, all of it. But yeah, I haven't I haven't been able to really even talk about what's been going on in my day-to-day life. And part of that is because and I can say this, like, I'm the only person in my department at work right now. So if that tells you any, I mean, that I'm the only person in the whole thing, and it's been that way for 5 months. So I can tell you that. But the extent of everything else, I have to hold off and wait to tell y'all. But it's been a character builder, and it's been tough. And you know, you've seen me, you've seen, you know, some lives and whatnot that I've done where and even times where I get like some videos where I have vocalized my frustrations, maybe with like how people are treating each other on YouTube and whatnot. And a lot of that comes from what I'm experiencing also the day to day. It gets frustrated and I can't talk about it fully. I have to talk about it in other ways. Solitude is so good for the soul. It's really good to be able to hear your own voice, you know, but it's not good to be the only voice, you know. Hey, Brian, what's up? Vineyard Farmhouse, thank you for joining. Arts and crafts, I like doing too. Me too. Nature in all forms is an awesome place to be. Yes, it is, Koi Lake. John Wiggs, yes, it does. I like starting the day with music. Puts me in the best mood. I feel like if you can at least control your mood like that, you know, and change it, have ways to sway things, it gives you that upper hand. So I like to totally jam out to some music in the morning. And then when I get frustrated, I also like to put out some music. Just like totally change the vibe. Lazy days ahead with Jesse and Lisa. Howdy, howdy, howdy. How are you? That's right, 12 Stones. There's a big difference. Big difference. And, you know, it's not good in a, in a work environment, you know. So that's the only I'm learning a lot. I will say that. Like, I do think that there's positives you can take from every situation. And as frustrated as I am and have been and can be, I think that I have learned like a tremendous amount about other people, myself, what I'm capable of. I have a lot of confidence in myself now, and not that I didn't before, but you know, I'm just really proud of myself. Now, what is this? What's this say? Okay, I like to move it. That's right. MT. That's me dancing, by the way. Music stimulates your endorphins. Natural high. Yes, it does. Yeah, I get tired of talking to myself sometimes, and I get tired of hearing it too, Melinda. Huh. I'm glad you guys made it home safe, Jesse and Lisa. Glad you guys made it home safe. So yeah, I needed vacation. And I haven't taken off this long in a while. It's been, and it might have been over a year that I've taken off, as long as I'm taking off. I've taken off like a day here and there, but I don't really take off of work. That's just not my thing. So yeah, Sharon, that's yeah. What up, Beyond Spooky? Woo! That's exactly right. And I wish I could just mouth vomit, but I can't. Just know I am going through it and I will come out better for it. I'm sure in some positive way. It's going to be a good character builder. You need a story about my awesome kids and their recent game of tag. Oh my goodness. I lost a subscriber over that, guys. I lost a subscriber over that story. They did not like it. But if you didn't know, me too, full blown country. I cannot imagine what it's going to be like coming back to that, but I also cannot imagine not having the source there because there's not, the department will be not functioning for a week. Derek, nah, man, you can't. I don't know. Can you mail catfish? That would be if I mailed you catfish, wouldn't that be an odd gift to receive? I mean, odd gift. Thank you, Koi Lake. It was just like, I was watching that unfold and I was like, I cannot believe this is happening right now. And again, like, guys, I'm highly confrontational. When something's going down like that, then I'm like, And but instead of getting angry, I was like, well, they are just kids, so go be kids, guys. Thank you, Marianne. I appreciate it. I'm not even really going to be going anywhere. Like, I'll be around, but I'm not. I'm not. It's a staycation, I guess. I might have to travel to Texas, depending on family. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Sorry, guys. I was just trying to. Vineyard Farmhouse, you got a comment shown for just a second. Adventures of Kenny and Debbie. I love that y'all know who Diane Word is. That makes me so happy. Yeah, I'm doing the whole staycation thing. I'm gonna chill and think and be really, 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 really honest with myself. And do what you got to do. Catfish jerky might not smell as bad to mail. That's true. That's very true. Oh, man. I got you a delicious catfish. I sent it to you by United States Postal Service. It'll arrive in about 48 hours. Go to Ohio and get some fresh air. Joseph. That was a good one. Rebel at heart, yes. Yes, that's the best way to describe that. Vineyard Farmhouse, not yet. That is on the outlook for the next 7 to 10 days. I'm going to get in touch with Mike and Terry and also JB and talk to them. I just had to get out of what I was dealing with in order to even get to a place where I could do that, Ooh, nice, 12 stones. Thank you. I will. Yeah, it is, as Rebel at Heart said, it's a mental health vacation. So that's what I'm going to do. And it's a good thing. I think it's always a good thing to do when you get to certain places in your life. You got to reassess, reevaluate, You know, I'm one of those people that like I really like stability. I want things to be consistent and the same and reliable. And I can do change fine. Anticipated change, like I know it's actually the one constant. Uh, but there's certain things that in my day to day that I prefer to keep the same. Evelyn, you're all good. I appreciate you though. Appreciate, and I understand. I totally get it. Very much so. Heather, you too. Yeah. Sometimes like that. Whatever I was going with that was is that like I've wanted to be a person that like uh can work. Hang on one second. I wanted to be a person that like has worked at a job and can stay there for like, retire there. But I don't know that that's a thing like anymore. Wild and Free Tennessee. What up, what up, what up? Hey JB, how are you, ma'am? Yes, 12 stones, that's right. Uncertainty, unknown. Yep. That's right, John Wiggs. I'm only one person, right? That's the way I look at it. You can only do what you can do. And that's what you can do. And there's nothing else you can do but what you can do. So that's how I'm going to keep it. Keep it like real in perspective like that. Yeah, me neither, Wild and Free Tennessee. But I was not expecting that, right? It was not, I'm not expecting that. Yes, Coy Lake. Very much so. Very large, big, vast, oceanic changes. Yes. Very much so. But, and I guess that's where it's like tough, But that's where the character building comes in, That's where, in that space that you're really uncomfortable, you learn more about yourself. You maybe sharpen yourself, hone in your skills, learn from your mistakes, and grow. And what else are we doing if what's the point? Wow. So you definitely know. Wow. It's the same thing. It's very like I've noticed that there's this cycle. It's like every 2 to 3 years. It doesn't matter where I'm at. There's this change that happens. It's wild. And I don't know if that's like that in every company, but Vineyard Farmhouse. What are you doing Wednesday, the 29th, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time? I don't know yet. I'll have to get back to you on that one. That is the day of my daughter's birthday. I don't know that we're going to be doing anything that day because it's a church day, so I could be available. So let me get back to you on that, Brian. That's right, Melinda. I've had to take that. I've totally had to take that mindset because that's funny. Wild and Free Tennessee. No matter what, we're all here with you. He's Red Heart. Thank you, Coy Lake. I appreciate you. Y'all have all come through quite a bit this evening. Your birthday too? Woo! Is today your birthday? Happy birthday. I was reading Lazy Days Ahead. So true. So true. So true. So true. JMB, what up? Thank you. That's your birthday too, Tish. That's awesome. Man, Sherman's the 26th. Daughter's birthday is the 26th. Well, Tish, I'll have to remember to tell you happy birthday on Hazel's birthday. That's right, John Wiggs. That's some deep wisdom right there. Wherever you go, there you are. That is where you are. Hey, Karen. How are you, ma'am? Thank you, Heather. I'm ready to get out there and get to all the lakes. Somebody pointed out recently that none of the Oklahoma records for fish have been beat recently. So I guess since I got the freezer full, maybe I should start like going after some big catfish. Maybe. Wild and Free, Tennessee. Yep. Preach. Man, I don't need more work. I just need people to do their work, you know. That's it. 22nd, I believe I'm free. For sure. Brian? For sure. Yeah, hit me up. Get in touch with me. I don't know, John Wiggs. I haven't decided. I'm probably going to go fishing for sure. But I have not decided exactly what I'm doing, except that I'm doing it. It was decided today. Oh, nice, Wild and Free, Tennessee. Very nice. I love that you're getting a trolling motor on a jet boat. That's called balance right there. You know? Jet boat, trolling motor. That's balance. I don't know. All right, let's see. Wild and Free sounds awesome. Isn't that terrible the way? Yeah. It is. Well, yeah, that exists too. That exists very much so, Derek. And that's frustrating too, especially when you like to get stuff done. Because if you're one of those people that like to get stuff done and you're around a bunch of people who don't, you're stuck doing everything. You can't steer going that slow. I mean, in a jet boat, no. Or really any bigger boat. Bigger and better things always come along. Opportunity only knocks once. Take the chance. That's right. I believe in that for sure. Those are some good words right there. Hey, Sam, how are you? Thank you for popping in here, man. I appreciate you. Another consistent one. All y'all are consistent. I appreciate y'all. It's like I'm hanging out with my homies every Thursday evening. Maddie, are you back? Are you in here? Beyond Spooky? Empty Homestead's house is haunted. You need to go figure out what's going on in there. You need to resolve that. Hey, Jeannie. I appreciate you. Thank you for listening. Magnificent Germany with Darian. Howdy to you. And Steve Z, I think I said it hi earlier. I just want to make sure I did. Good. I'm glad everybody's good. Jeannie, I hope your food is yummy. I hope your food is yummy. My food was good this evening. Me and my kids went to eat with a friend of mine who came in visiting from out of town, Cracker Barrel. So it's always good. Not everybody might think that, but I do. And I didn't have to do the dishes, so yes. Raccoon's moving in. How is my cat Colorado doing? Colorado's good. Where is he? He went upstairs. I don't know. He's been good. He wakes me up every day. As soon as my first alarm goes off, he is up. Where are you going for the vacation? I get the fortunate advantage of working in Florida for a couple of weeks, alone and quiet. LMAO. Well, I'm jealous. I am staycationing. So I'm staying here. I'm gonna probably venture around Oklahoma a little bit with my kids. I think they're on spring break next week. So, ooh, Jeannie, that looks yummy. That looks very yummy. Or sounds very yummy. I can't see it. I can read that though. I can see the read. You knew what I meant. Yeah, I am going to staycation it. We'll probably go to a couple of places around the state because it's going to be pretty, hopefully. I think the weather looks decent. I mean, it's not going to be in the 70s, but I don't think it's going to be in the 20s either. So I will take it. I can live with that. Oh, what a nightmare. Squirrels trying to get in. That is a nightmare. Okay, good. That's funny, Steve. Or maybe it's darts falling out of the dartboard. Grandkids must have been playing with them and didn't get them stuck in very well. That's weird if they just like come out randomly. You know, isn't that okay? Anybody else? Question. You know, like when you put something somewhere and maybe you didn't like position it the best or something like that, but it like stays where it's put. And then like you're like by that thing, maybe like, 2 hours later, and then it just all of a sudden falls. Has that happened to anybody else? Scares the crap out of me. Anybody else? That scares me. That's weird. How does the physics on that work? Like this holds up for just this amount of time only? Like, I don't know. Yeah, it is freaky. Wild and Free, Tennessee. Spooky. Yeah, Rebel at Heart, you have two? Okay, glad I'm not the only one because I'm like, what is... I have had tools randomly fall on metal benches. Weird. Evelyn agrees too. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Y'all, thanks. Because I was like, this is weird. I've thought that for so long and wondered if other people thought that. It's ghosts. It is just waiting to catch you off guard. That's right, Empty Homestead. But what is it? What is it? I have all these questions. Of, not off. Wait, off, not of. Ha! I had reading dyslexia there. Not placed in its center of gravity. Yeah, it startles me, especially if I'm focusing on work when it happens. No kidding. Empty Homestead, the spirits. Face blue, wide-eyed monsters. I wonder if I'm seeing... I don't know what I'm seeing right now. I'm reading something. It just looks funny. Remember the broom thing, 2020? I do remember the broom thing. Do you remember when they did that with like a can? And you could put the can, like a pop can like this? But that's because of this thing. But the roof thing with the gravity, that was some weird stuff. What up, 9 Acre Family Farms? Howdy. Thank you for coming in here. Oh no, Pooch. That's not good. That's not good at all. I hope it was okay. That's not good. Pierogi. Yes, John Wiggs, you're right. I do. I've been in that phase for a little bit. Not everybody wants to hear it, I know that. I get that. So I don't want to talk about it so much. Derek Fowler. I ain't playing with none of that. But can do that. Not Barb. I know better. It was weird. I tried it all over house in the following days and that stuff wouldn't stand. It's crazy. Aw, thank you so much, Tish. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great night. And a great week. I will do my best too also. Let's see. Hang on. Yeah, I missed your live last night at Full Bone Country and Brian. I did miss it. Thank you, John Wiggs. I appreciate that. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing this. Like, no lie. Connection. Talking to people. Meeting people. Getting to know y'all. Like, that's why I'm doing this. I'm just sharing my hobbies along the way. But that's why I'm on YouTube. Is for that purpose. So I appreciate y'all more than you really could possibly know, unless I told you. So thank you. Thank y'all for being here, for taking any amount of your time, Gotta run, y'all. Scotty out. Have a great night, Carrie. You too, Wild and Free, Tennessee. I hope you have a wonderful night. We will see you somewhere in some other live chat, and I'll catch you on the next one. Faux show. Hope you have a wonderful week. It's all good, Oak. We can't make them all. No, that's true. That's true. It's, there's a lot, especially the more and I know we've all talked about it, like the bigger your circle gets, like the more people that are doing lives, it's hard to attend all of them, especially if they're at overlapping times and that sort of thing. But Wednesday night's one of my favorite nights because I know I get to see like a lot of my favorites for the evening. Like, I don't watch TV anymore, y'all. I just watch YouTube. If you haven't been to Dale's game night, you don't know what you're missing. 9 Acres said, smash the like button. Yeah. Yeah, so I've been super introspective lately. I feel like I've been forced to be. So, there's that. It's really interesting to me how in some aspects of life you can have something really amazing happening, and then in other aspects of life you can have something really crappy happening. And I've been pondering on that thought for a while because that is interesting to me. Like that is, I guess I've kind of summed it up to like the essence of living a full life because it's wild to me. Like some of the best moments I've had come at some of the most bittersweet times. I almost missed Vineyard Farmhouse and I was his co-host. That's funny. Football Country. Yes, John Wiggs, that is true. Oh, you too, Jeannie. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great weekend. It's Friday Eve, y'all. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I don't remember what it's saying. Something deep and oh yeah, it was about all the different things happening. How good things can be happening at the same time as bad things. And how wild that is, you know. It just that is life. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Very much so. I know that there's what it's the least I can do, Dale. Y'all look out for me. Almost happy friggin' Friday. Woohoo! That's right. That's right. Hey, Freedom Redbird. How are you? Happy almost Friday. We're almost there. Almost there. And then we get 2 days. I really think, you know, we should revamp the work week and make it like a 4-day work week and a 3-day weekend. But still get paid the same amount and we can work the same amount of hours. Just make it a 4-day work week. And let's not roll back time once we spring forward, which is, I think, this Sunday, right, guys? Spring forward. Isn't that this Sunday? Don't forget to set your clocks so you're not an hour late. I have done that before. And sometimes I get real confused about what time it is because I don't know which clock is a satellite and which is which one's not. Hey, Stephen Carlson, what up? What up? Okay, I figured it out. I was like, Dale. Now I know who Dale is. Me too. I hate changing the clocks. Good. I hope so, John Wiggs. I am so done. So done. So done with it. I just like the daylight time. Like seasonal affective disorder is a real thing. Like when you don't get enough vitamin D. And most people are vitamin D deficient already anyway. So taking away more sun is just like not a great idea, you know? Yes, I figured it out, 9 Acre family. I figured it out. That's a great idea, full blown. I really think so. Like, why not? You know, I think we're more productive. You can get more productive in those spurts. You know, I do too. Vineyard Farmhouse, and I really and like the other day, when I took the kids out, and you know, I shared that lovely video of us having fun. That we were all in such good moods, and I promise it's because we were out in the sun playing all day. Like it was one of those things. So good for you. Yes, Stephen Carlson, that is right. I 1000% agree. Just 1000%. Yes, Jesse and Lisa, that is for sure. And relaxing outside time and bonfire time and all the things time like that. Like I'm just ready to be outside tailgating. On the back of my tailgate fishing. That's what I'm ready for. It's coming. It's coming. Critter Creek. How are you? Oh, I hope I'm not missing anybody's comments. So one thing I want to say, I've got just a couple more minutes before it's 9 o'clock. So Mickey from Critter Creek put out a phenomenal video today on all of the details for the Ugly Fish contest. And he really goes into depth on a lot of different topics. and answers a lot of questions I think that a lot of people have been asking, or emailing and whatnot. And so if you go check out Mickey from Critter Creek's latest video, he's got all of the details in there, and I will be sharing it on my community tab. It is very good, very informative. He's got all the things that we all need to know. So, and we've got lots of people participating. He's right. Like, it's turned into a big thing, and I'm pretty excited. The meetup is going to be fun. Yes, he did, Empty Homestead. He did a phenomenal job. Hope to go fishing and kayaking this spring and summer. I hope so. Oh man, full blown country. That I would love that. I would love that. Yeah, guys, check it out. I will also share it on my community tab. I might share it on my community tab a couple of times just because leading up to the meetup, it's got all the good information in there. And I will obviously listen to it again so I can make sure that I'm up to speed and saying the same things. But I love it. He's just put everything in a very consistent format and cohesive, easy to understand, straightforward, very detailed. Appreciate it, Mickey. Yeah, and it does pertain to subscribers. So anybody who's watching that contest, you're gonna want to check that video out because it gives the information on how you're gonna be involved too. So for sure, check it out. He has done the JB Conway, him, all of the people who are really like, I mean, I don't know that we've talked about how much work they're putting into it, but holy cow, to put on events like this, insane. Thank you, John Wiggs. I appreciate you so much. So yeah, shout out to Pure Okie, Critter Creek, Empty Homestead, all the people that are putting on this incredible meetup. It's going to be awesome. Gonna be awesome. I'm sorry. I did not mean to yawn. I did that right in front of all of y'all. Oops. I'm sleepy though. When I get finished here, I've got to go to sleep. That's what I got to do. Empty Homestead is better than that light you put up. Enjoy your vacation and sending prayers for you, Carrie. Thank you, Heather. I appreciate it. I appreciate all y'all. You guys kick some butt. That's right. You're cool. What is this sleep you speak of? I know, right? I know. You're not boring at all, Derek. None of y'all boring. I'm boring. Oh, man. No, I'm just apparently low on oxygen if I'm yawning. That's what that means. So maybe I'm not breathing deeply enough. You know? Who knows? Maybe there's too much eucalyptus oil in the air right now that it's clouding out the oxygen saturation in the air. I don't know. Maybe. It's possible. Thank you, Ann. Thank you, Marianne. I appreciate you very much. Yep, it's going to be a good staycation. It's going to be good for the brain. Oh, thank you, Full Blown Country. I love y'all too. I love all y'all. Seriously. Thank y'all for hanging with me and for kicking it with me. What up, Alvin? And for sharing in my adventures with me. I appreciate it. You guys rock. Seriously. Y'all rock. And I hope that as subscribers to my channel, like y'all don't feel like subscribers, but you feel like friends, because in my eyes, like every single one of you who's getting on here is a friend to me, and I appreciate you taking time out of your day to chat and talk and all that good stuff. Go run around the block and wake up. That's what my dad would say. Kansas spring break is next week, so 1 whole week off work. Oh yeah. That's what I'm doing. Whole week. Thank you, 12 Stones. I appreciate you for sharing that. Thank you, Evelyn Newman. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate all of you guys. And for the prayers, for the kind words, for your company, the connection. I'm grateful for it. I have come to love YouTube. I didn't even use YouTube like before, except for informational purposes. But I'm really grateful for y'all. Thank you, Homestead Aquarius, and I appreciate you for joining in. You look like a new channel from my end, and I appreciate you being here very much so. All right, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. I appreciate y'all. I am going to I'll do like a staycation vlog. We'll see how that turns out. Like, I'll come up with a couple of videos for it. Good night, Jesse and Lisa. So I'm going to do something. I'll for sure be going live. I'm not going on vacation from y'all. I'm just going on vacation from other things. So you can't get rid of me. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you for tuning in with me. I love all y'all. Toodles.